Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everyone had a good Christmas. And if you don't celebrate, none of you have a holiday today. So I hope, regardless of what you did, or um, just I hope you had a good day. I had a really good day, actually. Um, I was really actually having a good time watching my cat Speckle open her stocking. Well, I kind of opened it for her, but she found some catnip in there and it was a toy, so she tried to play with it even before I'd like detached it, and it was really hilarious. So she had a good time. I also got the cats. Well, actually, my mom got all the cats their things just because I told her that the cats don't know the difference. She went out and got all these things that I enjoyed my cat opening. And um, and Bobcat, he's the kind of beigey cat that you sometimes see. He liked his holistic cat treats um, from well.ca, chicken, and Speckle didn't care for those. And another thing that I'm really happy about today is that I realize that maybe for the first time, I'm not upset that I don't have a ton of family around. Um, Usually it's my brother, my mom, my stepdad, his family. This year it was just my mom and my stepdad, and they wanted to go out to dinner with their friends, and they wanted me to come along, and I said, no, that's going to make me even more nervous. And I think that was hard for my mom to hear me say, no, I'm really wanting to spend some time alone tonight because I live with them. So we spent, this morning like opening gifts, and it was a lot of fun. And it's like, I just find it hard because I think my mom is really traditional, and I think she misses the fact that my brother is not here to spend Christmas because he has his own family, and he lives out of town and he couldn't get any more time off work. But I've really been doing a lot of work with my therapist on the fact that we do have family, but they're not close. We're not close to them, or and also the fact that my best friend and I, we're like she moved to BC and I'm in Ottawa, and I did kind of have a lot of grief leading up to this, and then just in December, early December, my therapist and I started working on it all, and it's funny the way sometimes things just really, really click. And it's not that I won't ever be upset or ever feel grief on these issues. And then the fact that I was missing my dad's relatives a lot, especially over the years, especially at Christmas, because we used to always go there when I was a kid. And my therapist saying that that may be you missing your dad, and I I didn't really know if that was connected at all, except for the way that I felt inside when I absorbed it after the session for the next few days, and I thought, oh my God, I'm not grieving that loss anymore. And it's kind of weird because I mean, I watched Long Island Medium and all that stuff, and I believe that the dead are there. It just seems like the dead are at the other side of a glass or a cloudy partition or something. They're there, but you can't touch them. And but anyway, I start having conversations in my head when I'm troubled or whatever, and I start talking to my dad, or if I'm upset and I feel like there's like something that maybe I always feel guilty about how I wasn't there for my cat, and one time I accidentally threw her down the stairs. I didn't throw her, but I meant to put her downstairs so she'd be quiet and not wake up people. I usually put her on the top step, and one time I I was like, I put her out too far and she slipped a little bit, and I always felt sorry for that. I always decided after that, just you have to be so careful. And it's like, well, I didn't hurt her at all. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I did it in a state where I was angry and I was not being careful. And stuff like that, stuff that I really regretted in my life. And and I just I know that maybe if you believe in spiritual issues, you believe that on the other side, they really kind of understand from a different perspective, and they're not so, and they know that if you feel bad, they don't want you to hold on to that. And also, I can just be at a spot where I can say, I am sorry, and I'm going to try to make myself a better person. And that's sort of what I think about. Um, and I know that obviously I'm not perfect. Things really drive me nuts sometimes, but it's just the way I feel inside. I feel like there's been a real shift this year, and for that, I'm truly grateful.